Today I'm doing two things in Gijón or Gijón, I don't know. Now I'm at the Botanic Gardens of Atlántico of Gijón. There's like beautiful gardens, and on the other side we have apparently the largest square building in Spain. Someone told me. I didn't do my research, but today we will find out if it's actually true or not. And I forgot my belt in my pants. I'll first do that. Okay, to be honest, I didn't expect the gardens to be so big. So the woman at the desk told me it's 2 hours. 2 hours for the whole. This is quite big. So the botanic gardens, I didn't do any research, but they have a lot of different plants and trees and just a bunch of gardens and plants. I should do more research before I go somewhere, but someone told me this was really good, and I'm hoping I'm gonna see some nice stuff here, some local stuff, get to know a little bit more about the most annoying part is there's no route, so you can, it's like a theme park, you can basically go everywhere, but there's no one here, so this is nice. I found something traditional. These are traditional mountain meadows. They are reaped only twice a year. This low exploitation intensity allows a great diversity of plants to live in them. Presently, they are disappearing at an alarming rate from all the contemporary mountain range due to the abandonment of this ancestral management. Some information for you, but yeah, they have the bushes. They have every. I'm not going to read everything. I'll try to show as much from the botanic garden as I can. Right now we are over here. We're in the first part of the park. There's still a whole second part, but now first we do the red route. That's a short route, then we do the long route, and then after that we're gonna do the walking through the forest. That's my plan, at least. We'll see how long it takes, right? Bro, I don't, this is like, you can go everywhere. I have no idea where to go. So what these are, right? These are just normal garden. These are like the normal stuff. Most of this stuff is the normal stuff you can buy in the store. And they're showing the different types of plants here. And what the original form was. I don't know what this is, for example. But over there and there you had other types of plants. So I'm gonna find one here, like for example this. That's the beet. So this is just a normal garden, and they teach you about the growing and stuff. I don't know what this looks cool. This is a kiwano, an African horde cucumber. That's crazy. Look at this. Crazy. So they have all these crazy plants here, and they grow them in these like beds. This is about soil and how the soil is. This is like the different types of soil beneath our feet. It's really interesting. This is like the normal part, the basic part. I think this is quite amazing actually. More places should have these places, because you know all the plants and the food you buy in the store and the different flowers, but you not always see them growing, or you don't see how they are growing or what they look like. So I think this is an amazing way to show how plants are grown, different types. I'll try to show you some more. There are a lot of plants. I'm actually probably gonna spend more than 2 hours here. Hopefully it was supposed to rain, so hopefully it won't rain like yesterday. But I mean, there's so much different types of plants here. I don't know, they're pumpkins, but these look like watermelons. So pumpkins and watermelons. You also have the, what is this? The pimentera, that looks like a kind of pepper. Over here is a green pepper, and it just goes on and on and on. It's like a library of food. It's quite peaceful too. I think this is corn over here. And you also have little trees and bushes. Like every bush here, almost every bush here is labeled, and they all have different kinds. This is probably this is to show how the roots grow, and to show the animals in the sand and the soil, I think. But there's nothing planted here right now, or it's still growing, so there's not much to see. I went into a building and I found a beehive, the honeybees. And here you can see they put stuff into the holes. I'm not the best at explaining it. I don't actually know how it works. What I do know is that they make the combs, and that they put the eggs inside the combs and put the food inside. And that's what I know. I think it's something like that. Don't quote me on that. I don't think it has a name, but it's like a shed on stilts, because there's a lot of moist and a lot of raining, so they want to keep the food high, also away from the animals, from the rodents and the other. That's why this stair here, there's a little space just to make sure the animals can get to the products or the grain or whatever they stored inside this building. This is something typical Asturian. I've seen a lot in the area. Right now I'm here and I'm gonna walk all the way around, going to Florencio Valdez walkway, Paseo de Florencio Valdez. And this is the part of El Jardin de la Isla. This oriental gardening generated types of gardens and ornamental plants different to those which were common in the West. In view of this, the relationship with the Orient meant a notable amplification of the panoply of ornamental plants in the West. I have no clue what that means. It probably means something like these are not originated from here, and these are some new plants. This sucks, because it's winter, the trees are not blooming. Don't know what kind of tree this is, but this is everywhere on the ground, falling from the tree. I think it's probably this tree right here, or maybe there's a sign. It's a eucalyptus tree. Eucalyptus? No, that can't be right. Eucalyptus is a plant, right? Am I tripping? No, is this eucalyptus? Maybe it is, and I'm just stupid. But there's a lot of this wood on the ground, and the tree is basically shedding itself. This is really interesting. And only if you're under 26, it's €1.80. If you're younger than 2, yeah. I think it's because of the fall, all the leaves. I think there are little waterfalls, small waterfalls and stuff. But unfortunately, no waterfalls now. So we're now at the end of the red tour. Now we're going back. This continues to the purple tour, like the big one. We are now here. Now I'm gonna continue walking back, and then I'm gonna start, well, yeah, I go back here, and then I go start the purple tour. I could just do the purple tour, but I have time. Hopefully, yeah, it looks really gray, but hopefully it doesn't rain. And if it rains a little bit, yeah, then I'm wet. I'm wet. So I was right about the water. I found a problem. Look, it's too high, so the water is too low right now. That's why it doesn't go into the rest of the river. But this looks nice, no? With the leaves, with the little bridge, the ducks swimming over there. This is amazing. This is amazing. I found a really cool bonsai tree, and what's amazing about the bonsai trees is it's just a miniature tree. It takes a lot of effort, and it's not easy to do. And the amazing part about bonsai trees is that you can do with pretty much any tree, or any plant, basically. I don't know the correct technique, but I've read and heard that you can pretty much do it with any tree you want to. You just have to put in a lot of work and care for the plants. Now my finger can reach here. We're gonna do the whole purple tour, and then here also the yellow tour. This is the Cantabrian region. Here we are in now. This is the little purple circle, and these are all the plants you find commonly in Cantabria. Look what I have found. Right now I am walking here, this part over here, and I want to go to the other side of the park, so I need to do the yellow and the purple route. They have these big amazing Christmas trees over here. It's almost Christmas, so this is a good vibe. Fun fact, these helicopters, we call them helicopters. I don't know, helicopters. I have these in my backyard. Pretty nice. Pretty fun to play with if you're bored. I am here. I am thinking, because the yellow route and the purple route are pretty much the same. I'm just gonna follow the yellow here, go to the purple, go all the way around the park, and then return. That's my plan. Whoever's interested, I am right now in Bioma Templado Europeo. It's a European temperate biome. Deciduous forests, oak beech, riverside forests, etc. Diverse types of thickets and grasslands dominated the natural landscape of most of the European Atlantic front. There you go. That's where I'm going right now. The little duckies swimming away. Oh, how peaceful is this? This is nice. Sometimes being a tourist isn't so bad. I found a little path that goes to a cave, right? I don't know where this goes, but I'm gonna follow it. Adventure time! Something really interesting. So, how do new trees grow and plants? With the nuts, they don't just fall and grow. The squirrels actually eat them, and then they hide them, and then they forget about it, and then the tree starts growing because it's already buried in the ground. Actually, never thought of it like that. We need squirrels for these nuts. Got it! Here feels a lot like home to me. This looks like I'm walking in the forest in Belgium. Over there you can see another one of those hay meadows, or whatever it was called, in the wild. This is what it would have looked like in the field. Apparently there were a lot of them back in the day, but they don't make them anymore. Yeah, to finish the trip to Jardin Botánico, whatever it's called, I'm gonna go through the labyrinth. Oh. You have to do quiz in Spanish. Well, here we go. Las plantas propias de acantilados son principalmente alófilas o samófilas. I have no idea. I say we go A. It's Hafloflas. Vamos. Yes, I'm right. I see it ending over here. Hey, I'm smart. Pafloflas. The answer is A. Pafloflas. Algunos marineros cantábricos alcanzaron la costa de Terranova y Labrador. It sounds like the dog. Canadá, okay, para pescar en las ricas aguas de el Golfo de San Lorenzo. Hey, vamos. Yeah, I know it was this side because there's another one over here. La especie specie, Tripoteris submontana es una vaca, una what's C is returning. I don't know what C means. Bro. I say un helecho. Helecho. Vamos. Yes, I was right. Bueno. ¿Qué parte de una barca se hacía con madera de pino? Pino. I have Kia, foro exterior or roda. I will go with B, foro exterior. Vamos! Bro, I'm smart. This is the next one. Ooh, there's a door over there. Bro, now it's getting difficult. ¿Cuál de estos bosques es más común en los sellos silíceos del Cantábrico? You know what? I'm gonna say B. Carballeras con fresno. But wait, is it that way or this way? Bro, maybe here? Aquí? Ahí? There's a door here. I'm a little bit lost, I think. Because, bro, I think I took the wrong turn. I think you're supposed to go in here, to the left. My bad. I'm way too good at this. Tipo de duna costera que se encuentra en un continuo proceso de reconstrucción. Duna primaria, duna secundaria, duna embrionaria. I go with A, duna primaria. Los bosques de aliso siempre crecen en zonas de pH muy básico, muy cálidas, muy húmeda. I still don't know what this means. I think it's the pH muy básico. I made my first mistake. This is the other way. I screwed up somewhere. I was being a little bit too confident, I think. I'm lost, I think. I'm back at the lighthouse, and I'm gonna change my answer to caballeras con abrandanera común. So we go that way. El nombre científico Arbutus enedo se corresponde con A. Madroño. No clue what it means, but it sounds right. The exit over there. Look, it's the exit. Now I have to find the exit. I think it's through here. Oh, what could the answer be? ¿Qué especie del género Cursus tiene las hojas antercipeladas? I think it's A. Quiercus rubur. Carbajo. I'm really smart. I made it out alive. It was really nice. I would recommend it. If you want to walk just about 2 hours to see the whole thing. I did about 2 hours. You don't have to see everything. Some parts are more pretty than other parts. But yeah, I quite recommend the gardens of the Botanic Gardens. So the next stop before I go to sleep is this building over here. It's raining a little bit, so I'm gonna wear my jacket. I have no idea what to expect. I'm getting tired from all the walking. Hopefully it's worth it. I'm walking up to the building right now. The gate alone is pretty magnificent already. Look. It's gigantico. Gigantic. Huge. I have no idea where you're allowed to go or where you're not allowed to go, so I'm like walking around here. I have no clue where I. Unfortunately, oh, they even have a swimming pool. Unfortunately, they didn't really take care of this, but this would have been a really cool place if they took care of it. With the basketball fields, with the swimming pool over there. This is a quite amazing building. But yeah, was nice to see, but nothing very special. The garden was way nicer. But I would recommend, if you go to the garden, go in spring or in autumn, like before the leaves fall. Then it'll be really pretty, because now the leaves were off on the ground, was a mess, so it wasn't that pretty. But in the summer, when everything is green, it will be really pretty with the water. And also when right before the leaves fall, it will also be really pretty. So yeah, if you want to go to the botanical garden of Gijón, whatever it is, I would recommend it. There's not much. If you're under 26, it's like €1.80. If you're above 26, it's like €3, so it's not bad. All right, see you.